Hi friends, Maga Supreme here coming at you guys with a zodiac reading. You guys already know how this goes. This will be for the sun, moon, and rising in the three signs that are presented today. The signs that I'm reading for today are Taurus, Virgo, and Pisces. And again, this reading is for the sun, the moon, and the rising in each of these signs. So if your sign, your sun, your moon, and your rising sign appear more than once in this reading, then be sure to check all of it. Each one might have a different kind of message for you about something that's to come. But with that out of the way, you guys kind of already know how this works by now. So we'll be getting started with Taurus. If you are a Taurus sun, moon, or rising, then this message is for you. So let's see what we got here. So Taurus, your oracle card that gives me the tone of your message is about chopwood. Now, chopwood is one of the more boring cards in this deck. Chopwood speaks of like the mundane. It's like taking care of like maybe little chores, like maybe making sure that like the house is clean, that the bills are paid, that all the little things that a lot of people tend to overlook or might just take for granted. That's just like one of those little things that you have to do. Make sure those things are done, that everything is like in order. The chopped wood card speaks of you entering into a period where nothing is like really happening, or like really something is already like in a process of forming for you. But in order to like really keep you busy, so you don't start putting your energy where it's not needed right now, you're being called to just focus on like the little mundane things in your life, like the little chores, making sure like if your mind has really just been real idle and you just been really anxious about something, then maybe like the biggest place that you can put your energy is into the little things in your life right now, and put some time and some dedication there. Let me look a little bit more into the chopwood card because I know that's exactly what it's about. But let's go a little bit more from the essential meanings. Maybe there's something that I'm missing. Being grounded in everyday experience and humility. There are times when a big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of the lighting and the beautiful blooms when it's in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it be to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose of releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. Again, this is about taking your mind off of like the big picture for now and just focusing on the little things that you have control over. Something might be in the works for you, Taurus, is what I'm feeling. Something's in the works for you, but you gotta take your mind off of like the big goal and just like focus on the little things right now. And what's funny is in your tarot cards, we have the moon and the five of swords. And again, I believe this card says something about like about something subconsciously happening. And this is what's really happening here. You got to really make sure that you focus your subconscious, your more dormant energies. You need to clear your mind from your goal and to engage in just little everyday mindless activities until maybe you get like the next big inspiration, something new to add to a project that you're working on for some answer, so some answer could come through. Like I said, this is mostly about like trying to clear the way or clear your energy for something to come in. Because right now there's conflict there with the moon and the five of swords. There could be an internal conflict with you as well. Maybe you're starting to have doubts. Maybe your confidence is starting to wane in whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe you're starting to doubt the path that you've chosen, Taurus. So in order for you to get back to yourself and to like really clear the way so your spirit guides can like really disseminate the truth into you so you can like get a higher view of this situation, you need to back up, back off, and just handle like little chores and little things that you can handle, that you can just knock out and not just do something big right now. Um, What's funny is that your bottom deck card is the Justice card, which lets me know that this is about something coming into balance for you, or something that's meant to come your way, or something's meant to happen in your favor. But you could very well be nervous. If this is about a court case and you're worrying about an outcome, or if you're worrying about deliberations, this is telling you to like kind of just take your mind off of it and just do something else to distract you, because you're putting a lot of worrying, a lot of negative energy into something that don't really need it. Justice upright tends to depict a ruling in your favor, or just whichever ruling is the most fair for both parties. It might not be what's in your favor, so I'm gonna just say that. But it's whatever's fair is really going to happen. Whatever this situation is that you might be a little bit nervous about on the inside, especially with the Moon and the Five of Swords, indicating a more internal conflict, is going to resolve itself. And you should really just like chillax a little bit. It's easier said than done, clearly, because whatever this is, it really is affecting your energy deeply. So what you probably should be doing is really just taking the time to get your mind off of whatever it is that you really been having your mindset on, Taurus. It's not putting you in good energy. So let's get some clarity. Can you talk to me about the Moon card? Why is this here? Okay. The Moon and the Two of Swords. Yeah. There's a lot of obstruction here about you not really knowing or having the answers, Taurus, and that's really making you nervous. It's really causing you a little bit of problems in your life, not really knowing how something's going to turn out, what to do next, where to go next, or really what's supposed to happen. On a deeper level, some of you Tauruses can feel like your intuition is blocked with the Moon and the Two of Swords, that you can't really hear your inner voice too well, that you're lost and don't really know what's going on. You don't know what choice to make. But the fact of the matter is, Taurus, is don't worry about that decision right now. Take the time out to do other things in your life. Take your mind off of this big decision and do little things until the answer comes to you. Because right now there's just a lot of, and again, the Five of Cups, like that would have been at the bottom, a lot of sadness, a lot of things being blocked in your energy right now, Taurus. You don't really know the way, you don't know what to do. So what you can do is do little things and take care of, like, the house and things of that nature until something comes to you. So why is the Five of Swords here? Five of Swords, King of Pentacles. To me, the Five of Swords, King of Pentacles speaks of something disturbing your peace. Because the King of Pentacles, as you can see, this guy here has his eyes closed, he's relaxed, he's one with nature. Like, to me, the King of Pentacles, in terms of energy, is just being completely secure, comfortable, and relaxed. But with the Five of Swords and the King of Pentacles, there's a challenge there. There's something that's happening that's really just like interrupting and disturbing your peace, Taurus. And like I said, something that could be affecting you deeply, something that you don't have the answer on, or you just don't know what choice to make. But the fact of the matter is, right now, just take your mind off of that choice or whatever this situation is, Taurus, and put your energy elsewhere until you have your answer. Because we also have the Ace of Wands down here clarifying the Five of Swords. This could be about like the start of a new endeavor. Should you fiscally, in the world as well, should you fiscally get involved in this new endeavor or a new project? Should you commit your resources to it? Could you commit your time to this? There's something here that's like starting, that could be new, that could be entering your life, and you just don't know whether or not you should really go for it. Should you start it, or what decision you should make about it? It's something that could be causing you a lot of conflict. If this hasn't happened yet, then this could like be foretelling what's to come. This could be a foretelling of what's to come and like a decision that you're going to have to face. But if this is like your current energy right now, Taurus, the answer here is to put your energy somewhere else for now. Don't worry about whatever this decision is that's causing you so much trouble. Why is Justice here? What's the deal with the Justice card? Wow, okay. For the Justice card, we have the Eight of Cups and the Magician in reverse. This gives me like actually a very clear story. This is about walking away from something that's unclear. Again, with this moon and the Two of Swords energy. This moon and Two of Swords energy is being reflected in the Magician reverse. The Magician reverse is like illusions, things that's not real, things that might seem false, just kind of cropping up in your path. And again, with the moon and the Five of Swords, I feel like what this illusion is like the illusion of anxiety and doubt. This type of negativity or disbelief that you might kind of be putting yourself into, Taurus, of really worrying too much about your next step, worrying too much if you're on the right path, if you're doing the right thing, should you do this, should you do that. You could be worrying a little too much, and your guides are really here to tell you, at least like the energy and the stars are here to tell you to just take a break, go focus on little things, take care of like your business, and this big thing will sort itself out. You'll get clarity and guidance on what to do on this big thing in time. But for now, you should know that you shouldn't be falling into the energy of anxiety and doubt. That's only going to like really screw you up, because here we have the Justice card. Things are going to work out the way that they're meant to work out, but for now you need to keep your energy calm and walk away from whatever illusions is really trying to crop up in you deep down inside, because the Moon card could also like be the card of like illusions as well, like things just taking shape and forming in the dark that might not seem real. And it's that energy here around you, Taurus, that something isn't as real as you're trying to make it seem. Maybe you're just like overthinking something, or just becoming really, really anxious. And it's really affecting and it's disturbing your peace, I should say. It's really disturbing your peace. And it could also be blocking your intuition as well. It could be causing you not to listen to your intuition. This fear and doubt can be so palpable. So in order to allow your guys to like really get back into your ear and to really be like at the forefront, you have to put your energy somewhere else and distract yourself a little busy work until this big situation, it can resolve itself and you get some clarity on it. So let's get some cards here, some oracles. Let's try the Radiant Sun. Talk to me. What messages do you have for Taurus's Sun, Moon, and Rising? Impulsiveness, Mars and Aries. Yeah, don't be impulsive. Don't allow your ego to really like push you into like doing something that you're not really supposed to be doing. The energy here is clear, like wait. You need to wait, Taurus. Don't make any big decisions. Don't do anything like too crazy right now until you're more in a secure and stable mental and emotional space. Because right now, there could be a lot of anxiety and a lot of clouds around something that's in your life or something that's forming in your life. And in order for you to like really make the best decision possible, it'd be best if you don't make an impulsive decision. You sit back, you relax, and you take your time with whatever choice needs to be made. Because right now you'll make a decision based off of ego and not one based off of your higher self. And that's not something you want to do, Taurus. Wow, okay, so these two really wanted to come out together. We have Saturn and Gemini with concentration. Concentration speaks of again, you could very well be too focused on a goal right now, too focused on something. Saturn and Gemini is all about like maintaining your commitment to your goals. But here the Chop Wood card is telling you to like kind of take your mind off the big goals for now and focus on something else. So you could be too heavily concentrated on something, like I said, overthinking something, and it's giving you so much like anxiety, so much doubt, because it's not something that you can easily figure out, that you have that have the answer to. Something that could be causing you to really feel a lot of indecision here with Venus and Libra in the indecision card. And again, we saw that with the Moon and the Two of Swords, not being able to make a decision. The Moon and the Five of Swords. The Moon is just challenged in this reading, like all around. There's something deep down inside, or something subconscious, or something on the intuitive level that's giving you trouble and pause. Something that's really been disturbing your peace. And it's because you're so focused on it, so concentrated on it, and you're having a hard time coming to a real decision. But you need to really relax and chill out. And here we have Mars and Scorpio with revenge. Let me look a little bit into this card and see how it might play into your reading. But there's a lot of Mars cards here. When this card is selected in a reading, extreme action is at least a possibility in the current situation. Along this one able to use this potential in a controlled way, the outcome can be positive. Extreme effort to some kind, getting even with someone, and over the top reaction. Yeah, there's an energy here that you can really explode. Like you can really explode and make a wrong decision here, Taurus. Like I don't want to say a wrong decision, but a decision that's not really for the highest good. There's an energy here that if you allow yourself to become impulsive, to keep focusing on this one situation and going back and forth in indecision, you're going to just like make an impulsive choice, and that could really end up like causing some sort of dramatic action. You really got to like take your time with this, Taurus. Like really take your time with this. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more around this situation. Oh boy. This just jumped out. Opposition. A lot of conflict here. So opposing energy. Again, confrontation. And that's what I've been feeling with the Mars and Aries. And now we got the Mars and Scorpio. Yeah. You gotta calm down. You gotta calm down, Taurus. I don't know what's happening, what's building in your energy, but if you keep allowing it to, if you just allow it to build and you keep focusing and concentrating on it, it's going to lead you into making a decision that's probably not the best. Like, that's not the best. So what you should be doing, Taurus, right now is just calming down. Again, with the solar calm, clarify, calm down. Put your energy and your mind somewhere else and come back to this situation when you're a little bit more grounded and a little bit more ready to like handle it and to dive into it, Taurus. Because right now you gotta put your energy somewhere else. Because if you continue to like really concentrate on this situation and put your energy into it, you're going to end up making a very impulsive decision that's probably not for the best. So if you're in this energy of indecision, stay there. Put a pin in whatever this decision is and start focusing on other things and come back to it a little bit later. So Taurus, if this reading resonated, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you guys want to support me as a content creator, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading, you can donate a deck, or you can even donate money if that's your twist. So thank you so much for your time and energy, and be blessed. If you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, then this reading is for you. So let's see what we got for you, Virgo. So Virgo, for your reading, your oracle card we have is a leg up. Now, a leg up tells me that there might be some help coming your way. There might be something that you're really struggling with, something that you, even if you don't think that you're struggling, something that you can use and help in hand with. And a leg up always talks about help coming like unexpectedly, or someone that you know coming through and offering a helping hand. If you've been trying to call in and manifest help or manifest an answer, just know that the answer to your prayer is going to come in the form of another person. It's not going to be you getting inspired with an idea or something of that matter. It's going to be literally another physical person coming in to help you or to offer you something or to give you something, Virgo. So that's something that you really need to be aware of. Don't have your guards up and your walls up to other people at this time, Virgo, especially if you've been praying and trying to call in and manifest something. Because I see that here with the Creator and the Two of Pentacles, about you trying to manifest something physical into your life that's going to bring balance, that's really going to really put a lot of things into perspective, into harmony for you. The answer to this prayer, the answer to this manifestation that you've been working on, Virgo, is going to be another person. And you need to really be heavily aware of that, just in case you're the kind of person that has like such strong guards against other people, that don't really like other people helping you. You need to be open to that energy, Virgo, because the answer to your prayers is coming in the form of another person. So I'm gonna pull some cards around this leg up energy just to see what else can come out and what else we can see about this. The Page of Cups, again, this is someone that's going to be coming towards you. This could be someone a little bit, could be younger than you, but the Page of Cups also suggests like a little bit of flirtation. This person could probably, come at you with maybe a little, with just like a little bit of lighthearted flirt energy. Yeah, of a little bit of lighthearted flirt energy. Or this person could just be like really, really lighthearted, but somewhat charismatic in nature. I don't know what it is that you're manifesting, but you're definitely going to get help from someone that might be particularly charming. The Eight of Swords. Again, like I said, you might need to really open yourself up to this energy, Virgo. Because the Eight of Swords speaks of like you keeping yourself restricted. This person that's going to be coming through, you might really have like guards up against them when they first show up. Again, the Four of Cups in reverse just popped right out. Again, Page of Cups, Four of Cups in reverse. Could be that this person really isn't like very quiet, isn't very contemplative. Like this person is probably someone that's really going to come to you, Virgo. The Four of Cups in reverse speaks of not being in a meditative state, being unfocused. Someone is here to help you with something. And then the Four of Pentacles and the Death. Yeah, this four energy is like all here about stability and security. And then the Death card. Someone that's bringing a change, or it could be a Scorpio. Yeah. Either way I slice it, it's a very young energy, and it's an energy of you needing to like really be open to hearing this person's perspective, not really limiting what they say to you just because they're a little younger or they're presenting a certain way. They could have something that's really going to allow you to like really open up, to like really change, because we had the Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Death card. A lot of cards around here like really being to yourself, being real restricted, but a change coming in there. So this could be someone that's going to present like a new way of thinking to you, or to really like open up a new corridor or a new path for you, Virgo. You need to really be open and allow that energy through and allow this person to come in. So for your tarot cards, we have the Creator and the Two of Pentacles. The Creator in this deck is an extra card, and it speaks of the process of creation, of how everything is just in the void and then there's chaos. That you can, this is the energy where you like really decide what you want. It's like I keep hearing like a cauldron where you can decide like if you want a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's more so about the energies and the intentions that you're putting in, cooking, manifesting, and coalescing and coming together in a process to create something. But the reason why the Creator is represented by the word no is that it's not done yet, Virgo. It's not finished yet. This stability, this balance, this harmony that you want, this order that you want to bring isn't there yet. It's still in the process of being created. And again, with this Two of Pentacles, I really feel like the energy of like you and someone else, or like it's just not, that balance just isn't there yet. The scales aren't like even yet. It hasn't happened yet. And it could seem like you need help, and that someone is going to come. And it's just going to be someone that could be a little bit on the younger side, or someone that can like really come through with like maybe a little bit of slight romantic intentions. And that may not be something that you're looking for right now, but this person is coming to you to help. It's going to be your leg up. What's funny is that the bottom deck card that you have is the Tower, which means that this is going to be like a really big surprise for you. I'm seeing the energy of enlightenment. And again, with the Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Death, this person is really meant to bring a big change into your life. And for some reason, there's like three eyes here. Like there's an eye on this woman, on the woman's headband here. There's an eye above the Two of Pentacles. And even on the Tower, there's another eye here. I really feel like whatever is happening is really meant to be overseen. Like you're being watched. I feel like you're being watched, Virgo. Like to see how receptive you are to the blessings that come into your life. Like, this really is coming, like, something's coming to you in the form of another person. And you got to really be open to that. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. You got to be open to the energy, Virgo, to let this person in and to help you. So let me get a little bit more about the creator, please. Talk to me about the creator. The Seven of Pentacles, exactly. The creator and the Seven of Pentacles share similar energy. The Seven of Pentacles is about seeds being planted, about things just kind of like being in the process of germinating. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest and bring in, Virgo, is still in a work in progress. The energy is still cooking. I have to say that to you. Whatever it is that you're working on is a work in progress. The energy's still cooking. Nothing is like really like ready yet for you, Virgo. Nothing is ready yet. You're still in the process of creating and putting that energy into it. But I really feel like with a leg up, someone is going to come and help you with this. Like if there's like just something that you, I don't know how to say this because I feel like it's a lot of different things for a lot of people, but I just feel like if there's like someone just like brainstorming or trying to figure out some sort of idea on where to go, like someone who makes products or someone who has like a business and you could probably need some outside consulting. I don't know, but the answer is going to come from something outside, from someone outside of you, that's for sure. There we go. What's the Two of Pentacles here for? Okay. The Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords speaks of highs, lows, conflicts, and tensions. I think it wanted to come out in reverse though, and I just took it upright. The Knight of Swords in reverse speaks of being frustrated, of like not really having like the proper like ideas. Maybe you've hit a wall with something that you're trying to create and manifest, Virgo, or like something that you're just trying to like bring into this world. It could be like a new idea that you're trying to birth, a new concept, a new book, whatever it is, Virgo, something that you're trying in the process of creating is not ready yet. And you could have really hit a mental block or like a writer's block or something like that in regards to whatever this process or this creation is. You hit a little bit of a block, but that's okay. Like things are going to things are going to work out for you. You need to let someone else come in and kind of be an inspiration or a muse to you, Virgo. So let's clarify this Tower card. I'm hearing like it's okay. Like it's okay to like need help, Virgo. Yeah, we have the Tower and the Four of Pentacles, which is security, stability, savings, and foundations. And again, then we have the Four of Pentacles up here with the leg up as well. So two Four of Pentacles coming out and two separate decks. There's something here about this being a radical shift in what you think is what you think is your baseline, of your security. This is like really going to be like something that's really meant to radically change your mind and shift you, especially with the Death card here and the Tower card. What is about to fall away or about to change for you, Virgo, is meant to change to really bring you out of your shell to help break through this mental barrier and block that you have towards this process that you're trying to manifest, towards this thing you're trying to manifest. There's a blockage in the energy here, a stopping the flow and a stopping the balance, and something needs to be broken down and fall away from the foundation, especially with the Tower here. And then even the Four of Pentacles, something needs to be broken away. Because you even have the Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and then the Death card as well. Either way, this Four of Pentacles energy seems like a block and a hindrance. You staying in your comfort zone with something and not really like branching out and opening up and seeing something from a different way, Virgo. This could be like your own hard mindset with the Knight of Swords in reverse, your own mindset that's really keeping you from like having the harmony and balance that you want. This thing that you're trying to create might need a different kind of process or a different kind of energy that not one that you're not used to working with, but someone somewhere is going to come in and help and like really give you that answer, that inspiration, that boost that you might need to like really change. Again, with that Page of Cups there, this could just be someone younger than you. This could be someone younger than you. Really just like coming through and like really giving you like that a little gem or a little nugget or a different perspective that you might have been lacking. So really just just stay open, Virgo. Just go through your life and just be open, because something's going to come for you and come to you in a different kind of way. The spirit guides are going to send you assistance, and it's going to come in the form of another person. So be open to criticism. Be open to hearing other people's points of views, Virgo, because it seems like you're hitting a wall and you can use a little help from someone outside of you. Yeah, the moon. This is something deep, something that you probably don't really or not really aware of. The moon speaks of like something that's deeply intuitive. In fact, it rules the fourth house as well, which is like the house of our home, of our foundation, of who we are at our core. There's something here about who you are fundamentally as a person. It needs to be shifted. And again, and Saturn, what's the next energy that come out? The moon and Saturn. There's a lesson that needs to be learned here, something that needs to be adjusted, and something that needs to be challenged. Again, I felt like you were, when I was talking about those eyes, I felt like you were being watched and being tested, Virgo. And now that we have Saturn out here, and I can definitely say you're being tested on something, Virgo. Something in your life, you're being evaluated and watched. And this is about how open you can be towards the actual process of manifestation. Are you going to be hard set, rigid, and stuck in your mindset, or are you going to do or embody more of your Mercury quality? Because Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Are you going to allow this aspect of your personality to shine through and become more adaptable, more open towards other people to hear and communicate, and to like allow other people in to work and collaborate with you? That's that kind of energy that I'm feeling here. Let me grab this book and see what it has to say with the moon and Saturn. Moon and Saturn. This is a time of great psychic sensitivity for you. Trust your intuition and follow its guidance. Wow. Wait, is that Neptune? No, that's Neptune and the moon. I was about to say that doesn't sound like Saturn. So let's see. Here we go. Do not fear the dark night of the soul. Light will return to your spirit in good time. Again, okay, like I said, do not fear the dark night of the soul. And again, like I said, you're being tested, you're being watched. That's definitely the dark night of the soul energy here, where it's time for you to be evaluated and to be watched over. You're going to get outside help with this, Virgo. And this is your test. Your test is to remain open, to realize that your way of doing things is only leading you into a block and into a wall, and you need to ask for help. And you need to get outside help from someone else. Could be someone younger than you, but you need to listen to someone else on whatever this is you're trying to manifest and build. You need outside help. You need a second, maybe even a third opinion, Virgo. And if you don't get that, if you continue to like really try to push through on what it is that you want, you could really end up falling right into a tower moment. But right now, a particular tower needs to happen in your life where you have to come out of what's comfortable and familiar for you, and to embrace a new way of doing things, a way of collaborating and working with other people, Virgo. That much I know for sure. So let's see. Let's pull another oracle for you guys. Oh boy. We have the moon, which speaks of perception. Debilitated, which is about discomfort. And I'm going to talk to you about that card in a little bit. And then we have the sun, source. So we have the sun and the moon coming out in a discomfort position. Again, the sun and the moon coming out together with debilitated kind of lets me know that this is about like a lack of balance in your energies. Like there's some, and again, the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords in reverse indicating a block. there's a blockage in your energies, Virgo. Like you're really trying to put a lot of energy into creating something, but you're really not getting anywhere. Like your energy really isn't going anywhere. And if this is something that you're trying to manifest, maybe you're putting the wrong kind of energy and the wrong kind of intentions on it. And there could be a lesson that that needs to be learned so that you can understand how to like kind of manifest your kind of manifestation style, and to learn how to bring in your own manifestations a little bit easier, or how to word and set forth your intentions into the universe to bring them in. There could be an energy of you possibly thinking too small, of you always having just something in particular that you want that might fit a certain container that you have for your life, but it's time for that container to expand. And you're going to have to go through like maybe a trial, a tribulation, something like I said, I was channeling this before, something falling away, so that you can really see something from a brand new light. Something you're about to be brought out your comfort zone. But there's the energy here of like there's going to be someone that's here to help you or to have the answer that you need. And you need to be open to hearing that person, to receiving it, and to trust your own intuition on it, on who it is. Again, that's one of the things that the Page of Cups does represent. It's being able to listen to your intuition, but just being an amateur or a novice at listening to your intuition. But either way, Virgo, someone outside of you is going to bring your answer, and this is putting you want to be put in a position where you're very uncomfortable, debilitated. You're going to be brought out of your element, out of your zone. You're going to be brought out of your element and zone, Virgo, and you're meant to adapt, to change, and to grow because of this. You're being called to evolve, to evolve or die, Virgo. That's your thing. Evolve or die. But the fact of the matter is, Virgo, since I'm a Gemini sun, and I gotta say this for my Mercury sister, like we're brothers and sisters in the same under the same planet of Mercury. You can do this, Virgo. Your mind is definitely more adaptable, flexible, creative, and intelligent. Like you can overcome this hurdle, and you can overcome this block, Virgo. You can overcome this trial that is being set before you. You got this, and I know you can do it. I have nothing but the highest faith in you. So just allow your intuition to speak, and to be open to hearing other points of view on whatever it is that you're trying to manifest or bring in or work on or collaborating on. Really learn to listen to other people, Virgo, and take their opinions as well. So if this reading resonated with you, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. If you guys want to support me as a content creator, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading, donate a deck, or even donate money if that's your twist. Any way that you choose to support me is A-okay with me. Thank you and be blessed. If you are a Pisces sun, moon, or rising, then this reading is for you. So let's see what we got for you, Pisces. Pisces. Always love my Pisces, and you guys' reading is always something really fun, or is very harmonious. The stars love communicating with you, Pisces. That's something that I felt like I just need to share with you guys. The stars love communicating with you. So Pisces, one of the things that I have here is breathe. Now, breathe is all about grounding your energy. What was funny is that also underneath the deck for this thing, you have regeneration. So there's a period of like things maybe was kind of tough in your life, or tough. There's a recent tough period, but things are starting to heal and to be brought back into balance in your life, Pisces. But in order to allow that energy and that healing to take place, you need to ground yourself. There could be an energy of you maybe trying to do too much, strive too hard, when really the only thing you need to do is just kind of relax and chill. Just root yourself in the moment and like really be thankful that you made it through whatever this chapter was. There's an energy here of just needing to like return to center, come to self. If you guys meditate and do yoga, then you know exactly what I mean by come to self. It's time for you to recall your energy. And I feel like I could talk this way with you, Pisces. At least you guys understand this to an extent. It's time for you to recall your energy and to bring it back into yourself. You've been scattering your energy around, trying to like get things to move and get things to change. I feel like that masculine energy of like really just trying to like have things like go. But the fact of the matter is, Pisces, I'm hearing like the ball is already rolling. I see like a boulder like rolling down a hill. You was like really trying to push a boulder, like really get it to move. And you had to put like a lot of initial energy to even get the boulder to move. But the boulder moved and it's going downhill and it's like picking up speed. So only thing you need to do is just relax as the boulder goes downhill. I know that might sound kind of like stupid. I really hope that you guys like kind of pick up on the analogy there, because that's the best way that it was coming in my mind's eye and a way for me to like really explain it to you. You've already put in you've already put in the initial energy. And now things are moving and changing and growing on its own. And you need to be at peace and allow it to happen. What's funny is that you also have the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles is heavily grounded energy, like really moving forward and taking things step by step and slowly. Take everything day by day because you've already put in the energies. Victory is assured. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest or that you're putting your intentions into, it's going to happen for you. Like you have the Six of Wands here with the Knight of Pentacles. This speaks of a successful completion of a very long journey, of something that you were really invested in, that you put a lot of energy into, and it's finally culminating and bearing fruit. And here with the Queen of Swords at the bottom deck, you just need to still your mind. Like create like a strong mental boundary around yourself. Become more disciplined in your thought. Because that's what the Queen of Swords represents to me, a disciplined approach. The King of Swords is more logical, rational, but the Queen of Swords has that discipline, like, you know, more sharp, more focused energy. Whatever it was that you were putting your mental energy into and your time into, it's going to turn out for the best. You've already did what you needed to do in terms of like your energetic input. So allow it to like really like work. Like allow it to gather. Allow that stone to gather like moss. Even though like a moving stone gathers no moss. I don't know why I said that, but there's just something here about some things just finally just being added on, and like something about a growth and an expansion from like energy. It's very weird, but things are going to happen for you. I was about to just like shuffle and like pull cards for the brief card. And what I just pulled out initially is the Six of Swords and the Justice. Again, like I said, if you were going through like a bit of a rough patch, that time is over and you're starting to reap karmic rewards. Because in this particular deck, Justice is the 8th card. And the number 8 is all about karma, about things of that nature coming back to you. You already put in the initial energy and things are growing. It's already a success. You just got to allow things to happen. Allow it to transition naturally. You've already done the work, Pisces. I don't think I need to clarify that anymore. That was perfect. Six of Swords and the Justice. Your cards just came out. So let's get a little bit of clarity on the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, we're not taking that. Get some clarity on the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, well, we had the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles in reverse kind of tells me that this is about you, like really trying to build yourself together after a period of instability. Maybe you lost a bit of money, maybe something just like kind of like almost like destabilized itself, Pisces, and you've been putting forth energy to try to like bring it back together. Because again, the bottom deck card that you had was regeneration. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is like everything kind of just like going up in flames, things kind of destabilizing, and the Knight of Pentacles is things having to grow back. So maybe you took a big hit to your finances or to your stability, and you've been in the process of trying to like rebuild it and bring everything back into its place, Pisces. But the fact of the matter is that you've already did the energy. I mean, you've already put in the work. So now you can go into this Four of Cups energy. See something similar here? Now you can get into this four of cup energy and become more stable and more secure and more grounded in the fact in the understanding that your efforts is already setting things into motion. Like things are moving in your favor already, Pisces, because of the work that you've been putting in to like restore your stability. So just hang out and just like really just take things day by day and really relax. No, truly, honestly, know that the page is turning for you. That things are really changing. And again, this Ace of Swords in reverse keeps wanting to come out. Like it wanted to come out for the Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Swords in reverse really, really wants to show itself to you, Pisces. So this could be you like having to deal with like maybe a false mindset or like maybe just some sort of frustration or lack of clarity in your thought. This could be again why you need to ground yourself, Pisces. Maybe you really just been really scattered. I was just about to say if having anxiety, and here's the Nine of Swords. The Ace of Swords in reverse, then the Nine of Swords. You thinking too hard on a lie, thinking too hard on a faulty concept or on a faulty thought. Maybe the thought is like, oh, I'm not abundant. Things are falling apart. Everything is going to happen. I'm going to be out on the street. I can't make my ends meet. Yada yada yada. You've already started putting in the proper energy to attract the abundance and attract the things that you need. Continue to put forth that energy, but you need to be grounded while you do so. Like, continue to do what it is that you're doing to repair the situation. But yeah, I feel like you guys are trying to tell you, like, you need to, like, chill your mental, because you're just, like, you're throwing yourself out of whack and out of balance. You're really doing a number on your own vibration and your own energy, Pisces. I'm hearing like understand that the situation is hard, but you can make it easier on yourself by getting control over your mental state and your emotional state, which is why you have the breathe card. Really ground yourself, become a little bit more rooted and a little bit more firm in the work that you've been doing and the work that you are doing, because we do have the Knight of Pentacles and not the Queen or the King. Be more at peace with the work that you're doing and the things and the steps that you're taking to reconcile this Ten of Pentacles in reverse situation. You're doing well and your efforts are working. So you just need to get your mind under control and continue and just do this work in peace and not just like with constant anxiety and doubt nagging at you. So why is this Queen of Swords here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising? We have the Hanged Woman and the Magician. Excellent. That's cute. The Hanged Man and the Magician, and we even have the Hermit showing up as well. So I'm gonna take all three of these. And again, with the Queen of Swords, this is why the Queen of Swords came out. The Queen of Swords is the energy you need, like honestly, truly, because your mindset, Pisces, is in disarray. Your mental palace is in disarray. You need to bring it into order with the Queen of Swords. Become more focused. Focus on the facts of what's happening and not just continue to like spiral into doubt and to like, oh, but this can happen. What if this happened? And because this happened, this is going to happen. And just coming up with all types of nightmare scenarios. Focus on what's honestly real, Pisces, and focus on shifting your mindset and your perception on what's going on. Try to see it from a different way, in a different light, Pisces, because right now you have the energy to manifest whatever you want. And like I said, you've already put in the initial energy to like get this situation rectified. You're putting in the proper energy and taking the proper steps, and it is going to turn out well for you. You're going to land back on your feet. You're going to recover because you've been putting in the proper energy, Pisces. But the fact of the matter is, you need to really get a hold of your mental state, because if you don't get a hold of that, you can really delay And it's not like you're going to cancel it, but you can really delay this process if you don't get your mindset under control. And again, with the Hermit card, this all begins with you. This is about your internal state. This is about your inside. This isn't about something outside of you happening. This is about how you feel, how you think about what's going on in your life right now, Pisces. And the Breathe card with the Six of Swords and the Justice card is here to tell you that things are working out in your favor. Things are starting to take a turn for the better. You just got to be able to believe it, find peace in that, and to be able to allow that energy of peace, of serenity, and of groundedness to propagate in your life so that way you can be surrounded by peace and harmony again. Because right now you're really harshing your own mellow, Pisces, and creating a lot of like mental entities that you don't really need to be creating in your life. A lot of negative energies that you don't really need. You're the one that's creating it, Pisces, with your own mentality, and your spirit guides need you to like kind of stop that. The energy is gaining momentum. Like I said about that boulder rolling down the hill, about gaining momentum. Things are moving. Things are shifting, Pisces, and you need to realize that things are shifting for the better. The energy is gaining momentum. You just need to become more grounded in that fact to know that they're changing. Things are moving, Pisces. A new start is coming. Come on, Pisces. Your spirit guides are here to like really reassure you, to really tell you like chill out. Like things are happening. Hold your vision. Don't give up on whatever it is that you're doing to bring this stability, thinking that it's not working, thinking that, this energy that you're putting in is a waste. The energy that you're putting in to resolve the situation is not a waste. It's working. The Knight of Pentacles is just slow energy, so just give it some patience, give it some time, breathe, and allow your method to take root and to really work for you. Yes, I think that's it. And allow this to take root for you. Which card should I use? I think I'm gonna use these for you. So let's see what we got. Oh wow. We have enterprise and appreciation. Maybe you guys have started doing something for your own self with Jupiter and Aries. Maybe you guys have just decided to start doing have your own business. Maybe you guys just decided to like go into a new job or to like start something for yourself. Either way, the Jupiter and Aries card speaks of you finally doing something in yourself and receiving good luck there. If this is about you starting a new job or starting your own business or doing something that you wanted, and you are afraid because maybe you took out a big loan to like start this business, to rent a space. Maybe you're afraid of like having to pay back like finances and things of that nature. But your spirit guides are here to tell you that you are just beginning. Like you're on a path to your own stability and to your own abundance right now, Pisces. You need to hold your vision, stay with the path, and to keep putting forth the energy, because things are going to change and things are going to go for you. But you need to keep manifesting that intention and start putting your energy there. And if you keep doing it with this clouded mind and this doubt and this anxiety, that's exactly what you're going to bring into your experience. But if you clear your mind and continue to work with an open heart and with a clear consciousness, then things are going to really turn out for you in the best. That's why this Four of Cups is here. You need to have peace. You need to find some peace in your life, Pisces, or else you're going to start propagating negative seeds. You're going to just start having more negative experiences if you keep thinking that way. Here with the Moon and Leo and appreciation, people value your work, or your work is going to be valued. Like if this is about you striking out on your own and trying to like really just like start a new business or something like that, it's gonna be well received, but you gotta put in the work to like set the proper foundations, to like get your name out there, to like really realize that this is gonna be a process, Pisces, and it's not just gonna be something that's just gonna happen instantly. You gotta put in the work. You gotta maintain your vision, and know that if you keep putting the energy into this energy is gonna gain momentum eventually, and you're gonna have a brand new start with this. And the thing about this, the new moon card, is that today, like I'm reading this on like April 30th, it's the Taurus new moon. which is like the financial new moon for abundance, stability, for you to start sowing those seeds. Just know that things are really going to start happening for you. Really beautiful things are coming your way, and it could be within the next 6 weeks, which is the energy of this moon. Like the next 6 weeks can really just like really change things for you, but you need to make sure that you have that mental change first, Pisces. Otherwise, you're just going to keep sowing bad seeds and getting negative energies back. And again, we have power. Again, Pisces. Again, with these moon cards, if you're someone that has like maybe starting an intuitive business, like maybe you're a psychic, tarot reader, tea leaf reader, palmist, or something like that, have faith in your abilities and your gift. People are going to appreciate you, and people are going to really you're going to be well received for the things that you do. And again, with the moon and Scorpio, this is about your own personal power, about really realizing your ability to manifest. And to me, I feel like I heard get a wrangle on it. Get a wrangle over your powers, witch. Get a wrangle over your powers, because this clouded mind is going to cause you to bring in a lot of bad things that you don't want to see for your experience. So really make sure that your heart and your mind is clear, because magic is more about your heart and your mind, that will and that intention, than the actual acts that you do. The acts are there to like really put the stamp on the envelope, but the true bulk of the message is your attention and your energy, Pisces. Make sure that your attention and energy is a-okay before you start stamping those envelopes and sending it out to the universe. So Pisces, this is your reading. If it resonated with you, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe if you're not already. If you guys want to support me as a content creator, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading, you can donate money, or you can donate a deck off my Amazon wish list. However you choose to support me is a-okay with me. Thank you so much for your time and energy, and please be blessed. Bye.